Excuse me. I'd like some baking potatoes. Do you have any baking potatoes?
Yes, they're over there.
Do you have any bananas?
Yes, I have those.
Are they ripe?
Yes, they are.
These look good. Do you have any grapes?
Sorry, we're out of grapes. We have some nice strawberries.
No, thanks. I don't need any strawberries. Where's the cauliflower?
Oh, it's next to the lettuce.
Thank you.
Carol!
Hi, what are you doing here?
I'm shopping.
Do you usually shop here?
No, I'm on my way home. My sister lives around the corner.
Your shopping cart is almost empty. Is that all you're buying? Some milk, some ice cream, and some cookies?
I don't cook much. The life of a single man.
I know what you mean.
At least there's work.
To tell you the truth, Stephen, I'm not really happy at work right now.
What's wrong?
It isn't very interesting.
I'm sorry you're not happy. If I can help, let me know.
Thank you, Stephen. That's nice.
Sure. And now, I have a very important question to ask you.
What?
Where's the coffee?
It's in aisle 3. Follow me. I need some coffee, too.
Shopping for food.
Excuse me. I'd like some baking potatoes. Do you have any baking potatoes?
Yes, they're over there.
Do you have any bananas?
Yes, I have those.
Are they ripe?
Yes, they are.
These look good. Do you have any grapes?
Sorry, we're out of grapes. We have some nice strawberries.
Do you have any bananas? You say, do you have any bananas? Bananas.
Do you have any bananas?
Yes, they're behind the apples.
Baking potatoes.
Do you have any baking potatoes?
Yes, they're over there.
Grapes.
Do you have any grapes?
Sorry, we're out of grapes.
What's wrong?
I can't find my list.
Do you need the list?
Yes, I do. I can't remember everything on it.
You seem upset today, Susan.
Oh, here's the list.
Okay, where to first?
Aisle 6. I need 2 boxes of cereal, 1 loaf of bread, a can of tomato paste, a dozen eggs, and 2 pounds of meat.
Here's the produce section. Do you need any fruit or vegetables?
Yes, I need some vegetables. This isn't fresh. Don't you have any fresh lettuce?
How about this? This is a nice head of lettuce.
It's okay. Thank you.
Do you need anything else?
I need some tomatoes.
How many tomatoes do you need?
12.
That's a lot of tomatoes. What are you making?
It's a surprise. Excuse me. Look at these. They're too ripe. Don't you have any other tomatoes?
I have those.
How much are they?
$3 a pound.
$3 a pound? That's too expensive.
They're expensive, but they aren't too expensive. I'll take them.
What else?
I need a pound of carrots and 2 pounds of mushrooms. There aren't any mushrooms.
I can get some from the back. How many do you want?
2 pounds.
These apples look delicious.
They look okay.
What is it, Susan? Are you upset about my trip tomorrow?
I want to make you a great dinner before you leave for Denver.
It doesn't have to be a big deal. I'm just going for 2 days.
Are you coming back?
Yes, of course I'm coming back.
I want you to go on a full stomach.
Your mushrooms, miss?
Do you have any peaches?
There aren't any. Peaches aren't in season.
Hi. Is that your special dinner I smell?
I cooked it too long.
I'm sure it's delicious. Where is it? Don't worry. I'm a good cook.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, it's true. I can cook dinner in no time. Now, do you have any mushrooms?
How many mushrooms do you want?
Whatever you have. And I need a can of tomato paste.
Okay, here.
Do you have an onion?
I have these. Which one do you want?
The big one. Wait until you taste this sauce.
What are you making?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti? I love spaghetti. We are missing one ingredient.
What?
Spaghetti. Hi, Jake.
Oh, hello, Susan. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. Is that your dinner?
Yes. Maybe I should put it back and we can have dinner together.
No, thanks. John is cooking spaghetti.
Is that all?
Yes, this is all I need. Wait a minute. How much are the cookies?
Which ones?
The ones over there.
50 cents each.
Give me 4, please.
How do you like it?
It's delicious. It just needs some pepper.
Do you have any?
Here it is.
Now, how does it taste?
Good. It just needs some salt.
Salt. Okay.
John, it's delicious. It really is. But something is missing. I don't know what it is.
Maybe you're right.
What kind of spaghetti sauce is this?
Sausage.
I know what's missing.
Me too.
The sausage.
You weren't here yesterday.
No, I wasn't. I was at my grandmother's house. She lives in New York.
No kidding. She lives in New York?
Yes. Yesterday was her birthday. She's 81.
Really? She's 81? Was John with you?
No, John was in Denver.
Was he at KDEN?
Yes, he was. But don't tell anyone. He doesn't want anyone to know.
Pay attention, ladies. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Were you here last night?
Yes, I was.
Was Linda here?
No. She was at work. She and Stephen were at the studio.
And where was Jake? Was he at the studio too?
On Friday night? You've got to be kidding. He was with Chris. How was John's trip?
I don't know.
Sit-ups, ladies. Get on your backs.
Susan, were you ever a writer?
Yes, it was my first job.
After a while, were you ready to make a change?
I guess I was. Why? Are you?
I'm not sure. Hey, this exercise makes me thirsty. Do you want to go for a diet soft drink with me?
5 more sit-ups, then I want some ice cream.
Some ice cream? That's 50 more sit-ups. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
John, you're back.
I was at home last night. I called, but you weren't at home. Where were you?
Maybe I was at my exercise class. You look awful.
I was up all night.
Why?
I wasn't sure if I should take the job.
So, was the weather nice in Denver?
No, it was cold and cloudy.
Were the people at KDEN friendly?
Yes, they were very friendly.
Was the hotel near the studio?
Yes, it was. Do you want to hear about the job?
Oh, John, don't tell me now. I don't want to talk about it.
I want the job, but I don't want to leave you.
You have to do what's right for you.
Susan, we can continue our relationship.
Oh, come on. I wasn't born yesterday. It won't work.
I want it to work.
Long-distance relationships never work.
Susan, I really care for you.
Can you just leave me alone now, please?
Don't throw away what we have together.
It's over, John. Please go.
Susan?
Please go, John. Excuse me.
Asking where people were. Repeat the sentence.
Pay attention, ladies. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Were you here last night?
Yes, I was.
Was Linda here?
No, she was at work. She and Stephen were at the studio.
And where was Jake? Was he at the studio too?
On Friday night? You've got to be kidding.
Were. Was.
Were you here last night?
Were you here last night? Now you say, were you here last night?
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 Yes, I was.
Was Linda here?
Was Linda here?
Was Linda here?
No, she was at work.
And where was Jake?
Where was Jake?
And where was Jake? Was he at the studio too?
On Friday night? You've got to be kidding.
What did you do on the weekend, Carol?
I stayed at home and cleaned the house.
Did you watch TV on Saturday night?
No, why?
I watched a great movie.
Which one?
Rocky, with Sylvester Stallone. What did you do this weekend, Stephen?
I worked. I was at the studio on Saturday and Sunday.
Well, you missed a great movie on TV.
Jake, how was your weekend?
Great.
What did you do?
I played some tennis with a friend, and then we listened to music at my place.
How about you, John? Did you do anything this weekend?
Well, Linda, do you have a minute? I need to talk to you.
Sure. Come into my office.
They offered me a job in Denver.
I didn't expect this, John. Did you decide to take the job?
Yes, I did, Linda. I'm planning to take the job.
Did they offer you a lot of money?
Yes, but it wasn't just the money.
What was it?
The job.
Did you apply for the job?
No, they came to me first.
Why didn't you talk to me first?
I wanted to hear about the job first. It's a good job for me.
Did they give you a contract?
Yes, it's a 2-year contract. It's for a new show. I'm the only host and the executive producer.
I can't believe it. When do you go?
In 2 weeks.
Did you study your contract at WEFL?
Yes, I studied it yesterday. I have to give you 2 weeks' notice.
How can you do this?
Linda, I was never happy here.
I want to see your contract. I don't think you can leave that fast. I have it right here. Did I leave it at home? Where did I put it?
Saying what you did. Repeat the sentence.
What did you do this weekend, Stephen?
I worked. I was at the studio on Saturday and Sunday.
Well, you missed a great movie on TV.
Jake, how was your weekend?
Great.
What did you do?
I played some tennis with a friend, and then we listened to music at my place.
What did you do this weekend, Stephen?
What did you do this weekend, Stephen? You say, what did you do this weekend, Stephen? What did you do this weekend, Stephen?
What did you do this weekend, Stephen?
I worked. I was at the studio on Saturday and Sunday.
Jake, how was your weekend?
Jake, how was your weekend?
Jake, how was your weekend?
Great.
What did you do?
I played some tennis with a friend, and then we listened to music at my place. This is a story about the new smoking law. Restaurants have smoking and non-smoking sections now.
Yes, but you should show people smoking.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I showed a man smoking.
Well, I watched the tape. I didn't see a man smoking.
Can we watch it together?
Sure. See? The woman walked into the restaurant. She talked to the waiter.
Yes, I'd like a table for one.
Smoking or non-smoking?
Non-smoking.
She asked for the non-smoking section. Then she followed the waiter to a table. Then she sat down and looked at the menu.
Then a man started to smoke. The woman pointed to the non-smoking sign and asked him to put out the cigarette.
No, she didn't.
Can you play the tape again, please?
That's the end of the tape. You didn't show a man smoking.
Something's missing. A man started to smoke, and the woman asked him to stop. The man was very upset. I want to ask Mike about this.
Yes, you should.
Hi, Carol.
Oh, hi. How was your trip?
It was good, thanks.
Did you take the job?
Yes, I decided to take it.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I just talked to Linda about it.
Was she surprised?
Yes, she was, and she was angry, too.
Did you tell Susan about the job?
Yes, she was pretty upset.
I'm sure she was.
What are you working on?
A story for Jake. There was a problem, but I fixed it. He doesn't know it yet.
You're very good, Carol.
Thanks.
Did you ever try being a newscaster?
Yes, I did, but that was a long time ago.
Did you like it?
I loved it, but I wasn't very good at it.
You should try again. A job is opening up, you know.
That's true.
What's true?
That Carol is good.
You didn't have to tell me that.
Think about it, Carol. See you later, Jake.
Did you hear that John is leaving?
Yes, I did. Did you talk to Mike?
No, I don't know where he is. Now, what can I do?
Don't worry. I talked to him and I fixed the tape. I added the part with the man smoking.
Did I tell you you're terrific?
No, you didn't.
Well, I think you're terrific, Carol. I'm standing in front of Louis' Seaside Restaurant. Some people are unhappy about the new smoking law.
I told John it was over.
You did? Oh, my legs are killing me. Is Edna really qualified to teach?
She studied with Jane Fonda.
Really? When was that?
From 1978 to 1980.
I don't believe it.
You're always asking questions. Did you ever think about becoming a newscaster?
John said the same thing. But I don't have enough experience.
Did you go to journalism school?
Yes. I studied journalism at Columbia University.
Ladies, we exercise our bodies here, not our mouths.
I don't believe she studied with Jane Fonda.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, my legs. I can't stand it. Stephen, I want to talk to you.
Yes?
Do you know John is leaving?
Yes.
Well, I want John's job.
Carol, I want to help you, but John has a lot of experience.
I know, but so do I. Not the way John does, of course, but I think I'm qualified for the job.
Where did you work in the past?
I worked at a radio station. I was a writer.
How long did you work there?
I worked there for 2 years, from 1986 to 1988.
Were you on television?
Only in college.
Where did you go to school?
I went to the University of Michigan.
What did you study there?
I was a communications major. I went to journalism school after I graduated.
You went to journalism school?
Yes, at Columbia University in New York City. Here's my resume.
I want to help you, Carol, but I'm not sure that I can.
Look, I'm a good writer. You know that. Just give me a chance.
How can I do that?
I'd like to make an audition tape. And then, if you think it's good, show it to Linda.
I'd like to think about it.
No, I want to know now. Please help me, Stephen. Give me this chance.
Okay, if Mike agrees to shoot it.
I spoke to him. He said he'd do it.
Okay, Carol. The studio is free tomorrow night. That's a good time to do it.
Thanks.
Asking about someone's background or experience. Fill in the blank.
Where did you work in the past?
I worked at a radio station. I was a writer.
Where did you go to school?
I went to the University of Michigan.
What did you study there?
I was a communications major. I went to journalism school after I graduated.
You went to journalism school?
Yes, at Columbia University in New York City. Here's my resume.
Where? Where did you work? Did you work? You say, where did you work? Did you work?
Where did you work in the past?
I worked at a radio station. I was a writer.
Where did you go to school?
Did you go to school?
Where did you go to school?
I went to the University of Michigan. I did it. I told him what I wanted.
Good for you.
Okay, what should I do?
Pretend this is a camera. Look at the camera. Look at your notes, but don't read them. Smile at the camera. Okay, try something.
All right, 2 men entered a bank and stole $5 million. There was a fire on 57th Street last night.
Good, but look at the camera. Try it again.
In basketball, the Lakers played the Celtics. The Lakers won. The score was 94-81. In baseball, the Mets beat the Indians 11-3. In football, it was the Patriots against the Giants. The Giants lost again. The score was 13-6. For WEFL, I'm Carol Green.
This is so exciting, Carol.
Thanks, Rita.
I always said that you were someone special.
Oh, Rita.
Now, don't be nervous. You look great. I love what you're wearing.
Thanks. Susan gave it to me. She wore it on her first audition.
I remember that.
You must have some good stories to tell.
Sure. Did you know Deborah Hall had an audition here?
Really?
Yeah, it was awful. She broke her nail right before the show. She was very upset. But she did a good job.
I didn't know that Deborah Hall worked here.
She didn't work here. She had an audition here. She went to New York instead.
I think it's time for me to go out there.
Mike is waiting for you. Good luck.
Okay, Carol. We're almost ready.
Do you need anything?
Just a glass of water, please.
Sure, Carol.
Say a few words.
Hello, my name is Carol Green, and this is Hello, America.
Good, Carol.
Here's your water.
We're ready.
Ready.
Quiet, please. And 3, 2, 1, camera.
Hello, I'm Carol Green, and this is Hello, America. Today, the president is in Idaho, and here at home, a new movie theater opened in Stanford.
Just take a look. I think she's terrific.
Okay, okay. Turn it on.
Hello, I'm Carol Green, and this is Hello, America. Today, the president is in Idaho, and here at home, a new movie theater opened in Stanford. The president traveled to Idaho today, where he met with potato farmers. He gave a speech about his plan to help the farmers. Afterwards, we spoke to some of the farmers and asked them about the president's visit. The farmers liked what the president said. In local news, a new movie theater opened in Stanford. People stood in line for 2 hours to buy tickets to the show. One man got in line at 6 in the morning. Ticket prices were $8 a show. People liked the new theater, but one woman said this: I paid $8 to see a movie. A box of popcorn and a soft drink cost $5.50. That's outrageous.
She's very good, Stephen. But I'm not sure we can give her the job. She needs more experience.
Think about it, Linda. Maybe we can work something out.
Leave the tape here. I want to watch it again.
Hello, I'm Carol Green, and this is Hello, America. Today, the president is in Idaho, and here at home, a new movie theater opened in Stamford.
Oh, look, it's Carol and Jake.
Oh, no. I hope they don't sit near us.
I picked this restaurant because I wanted to be alone.
Look, there's Susan and John. Let's go say hello.
No, they want to be alone.
Can I help you?
Yes, table for two.
Right this way.
I can't believe this is our last meal together.
You didn't want to see me again.
I changed my mind.
Would you like to order now?
I have a few questions.
Certainly.
How is the steak prepared?
It's broiled.
I'd like the steak.
Would you like a baked potato or French fries with that?
A baked potato, please.
Would you like soup or salad?
Salad, please.
We have Italian dressing or blue cheese dressing.
I'd like Italian dressing.
Of course, madam. And you, sir?
I'd like the broiled chicken, a baked potato, and salad with blue cheese dressing.
Thank you.
This is a lovely place, John.
And you are lovely, Susan. I never thought I'd ask anyone this again. Will you marry me?
Do you have fried chicken?
Yes.
I'd like the fried chicken.
Would you like soup or salad with that?
I'd like soup.
We have vegetable soup or tomato soup.
I'd like the vegetable soup.
Thank you.
Carol, I want to talk about us.
Us? You mean you and me?
Carol, I care for you a lot. I didn't realize it until last week. But now I know you're the woman for me.
Jake, life is so funny. For weeks, even months, I tried to get you to notice me, but you never did. Now it's too late. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Is something the matter, sir?
I ordered the broiled chicken. This is fried chicken.
Would you like me to take it back?
No. Could I have the check, please?
Very well.
Don't be so upset, John. Why can't we continue with things the way they are?
You don't want to move to Denver with me?
What about my career, my life? I can't just be Mrs. John P. Banks.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, John, I love you, but I don't think I can marry you.
Dessert?
I'm not hungry.
What do you have for dessert?
We have apple pie or chocolate cake.
Could I have a cup of coffee?
Tea for me, please. And I'd like the chocolate cake.
Yes, of course.
Why? Why is it too late?
Oh, waiter, could I have a spoon? I have a new job. and I'm going away for a while. Linda saw my tape and got me a job as a newscaster
Where's the job?
in Vermont.
Carol, congratulations. Did you hear Carol's good news?
She told me.
When are you going to leave?
Next month.
I guess that leaves just you and me, Jake.
I guess so. Check, please.
Ordering in a restaurant. Now you speak.
Do you have fried chicken?
Yes.
I'd like the fried chicken.
Would you like soup or salad with that?
I'd like soup.
We have vegetable soup or tomato soup.
I'd like the vegetable soup.
Would you like fried chicken or steak? Fried chicken. You say, I'd like the fried chicken. Would you like fried chicken or steak?
I'd like the fried chicken.
Would you like soup or salad with that?
Would you like soup or salad with that? Soup?
I'd like the vegetable soup.
Thank you. Dessert?
Apple pie. Chocolate cake. Coffee. Tea.
So, it's really over between you and John.
I need to think about it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I love him.
When is John going to leave?
He's going to leave in 2 weeks.
Does he have an apartment?
The people at KDEN are going to find one for him.
Are they going to pay for it too?
No, they aren't, but they're going to give him money to move.
Faster, ladies.
Oh, I can't. In a minute. I'm going to quit.
So tell me about your plans. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to leave for Vermont next month.
Are you going to start your new job next month, too?
Yes, but first I'm going to look for an apartment.
When are you going to look for an apartment?
Next weekend. You know, I'm very excited about the job. I'm going to be a newscaster.
That's great. I'm happy for you, but I'm going to miss you.
Oh, I'm going to come back to Stamford.
You're going to come back?
Yes, to visit.
That's good.
Up and down, and up and down, and up and down.
Asking about future plans. Fill in the blank.
So tell me about your plans. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to leave for Vermont next month.
Are you going to start your new job next month, too?
Yes, but first I'm going to look for an apartment.
When are you going to look for an apartment?
Next weekend. You know, I'm very excited about the job. I'm going to be a newscaster.
That's great. I'm happy for you, but I'm going to miss you.
Going to.
So tell me about your plans. What are you going to do?
Leave for Vermont next month. You say, I'm going to leave for Vermont next month. Leave for Vermont next month.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to leave for Vermont next month.
What are you going to do?
Look for an apartment. going to look for an apartment.
What are you going to do?
Be a newscaster.
I'm going to be a newscaster.
Oh, thank you. This cheese is out of this world.
I'm so happy for you both. I was surprised when you told me.
I was surprised, too.
Do you believe this is me, Carol?
I think it's wonderful. So tell me everything. When are you going to get married? What are you going to wear? Where are you going to live?
Can I get you a drink?
Yes, please. I'd like a glass of wine.
How about you?
I'd like a Diet Pepsi. We are here to say goodbye to John and Susan. Susan and John are going to get married.
And who's surprised by that news?
Did you know?
Of course I knew. Don't I know everything?
Susan's going with John to Denver. She got a great job at the station there, too. I want to congratulate both John and Susan and wish them well.
For John and Susan.
Thank you. When did you hear that John and Susan are going to get married?
I heard last night. I was shocked. 2 newscasters leaving at the same time. What am I going to do?
Well, I can do it alone.
Jake, I hired Carol. She's going to work with you. Jake? Jake? Are you all right?
Susan and I are going to leave in a few minutes. We want to thank you. It was great working with every one of you.
Wait, before you leave, how about a kiss?
A kiss?
Yes. A kiss. Come on.
Shall we?
Why not?
Goodbye. Good luck.
Thank you.
So, Carol, would you like to practice some news?
We need an actor, Stephen. We need a good actor to star in the new show with Mary Beth.
What about this one? I worked with him last year. He's good.
No, his hair's too long.
He can cut his hair.
He's wrong for the part.
Linda, we have to pick an actor. We're going to start work next week. How about this one? He has a lot of experience.
No. I'm sorry, Stephen, but this is an important role, and WEFL needs better ratings. We have to pick the right actor.
I understand. Linda, I want you to think about these two again. I know both of them. They're excellent actors.
I like the older one.
This one.
Yes, because the actor has to be older than Mary Beth, and he has to be taller than she is.
Nope. He's too short. He's an inch shorter.
Then he's not right for the role.
The last one? I guess he's better.
I don't know. I like him.
Jeff Bennett.
Why not? I think he's handsome. And he's tall. He's taller than Mary Beth. He has it all.
Well, he doesn't have much experience.
Hi, Linda. Stephen?
Oh, hi, Mike. You two are going to be working together. Stephen's the director on our new show.
Murder at Midnight. Great. I'm going to be the cameraman on that.
Good.
Mike, we can't decide. Which one do you like better?
For which role?
The starring role.
Well, this guy looks bigger.
Bigger. You mean heavier?
Yeah, he's too fat.
Then you like this actor better.
Right. I know this guy. He's a good actor. I know his work. See those eyes? It's the eyes that show emotion. His face is perfect for television.
Well, thanks for the advice.
Anytime. See you later.
Thanks, Mike.
So, we have two choices. What do you think?
I'd like to meet Jeff Bennett. Then we can make a decision.
Jeff is in New York. I'm going to call him right now. Maybe he can come in tomorrow.
Good.
Asking for an opinion. Repeat the sentence.
We need an actor, Stephen. We need a good actor to star in the new show with Mary Beth.
What about this one? I worked with him last year. He's good.
No, his hair is too long.
How about this one? He has a lot of experience.
No. I'm sorry, Stephen, but this is an important role.
Hi, Linda. Stephen?
Oh, hi, Mike. Mike, we can't decide. Which one do you like better? We need an actor, Stephen. We need a good actor to star in the new show with Mary Beth.
What about this one?
What about this one? You say, what about this one? What about this one?
What about this one? I worked with him last year. How about this one? He has a lot of experience.
How about this one? He has a lot of experience.
How about this one? He has a lot of experience.
Which one do you like better?
Which one do you like better?
Which one do you like better?
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think?
I'd like to meet Jeff Bennett. Then we can make a decision.
Hi, Jeff.
How are you today? Oh, fine. I'm fine.
He seems nervous.
No need to be nervous, Jeff.
We're just going to talk for a few minutes. Why don't you take a seat?
I think he's handsome. The female viewers are going to love him.
I agree. He's good looking.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Oh, sure. I love questions. Great.
Can you sing, Jeff?
Can I sing? I didn't know this show had any singing.
It doesn't. I just want to know about your experience.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I can sing. I took 5 years of voice lessons.
He does have a good voice.
Can you dance?
Yes, I was in a musical show last summer.
Are you more interested in theater or in television?
I'm more interested in television, definitely.
Jeff, do you have more experience in television or in theater?
Well, I have more experience in theater. But I did a TV show for KNEB.
In Los Angeles?
Yes. I lived in Los Angeles, 2 years ago. I didn't want to stay there. I like New York better. It's more exciting than Los Angeles.
I know he doesn't have much experience, but he has everything else. He's more energetic, he's more intelligent, he's more talented.
And he's more nervous. Linda, I think we're taking a chance on this guy.
I disagree. Oh, Stephen, just look at that face. He's more photogenic than any of the other actors.
All right. All right.
What do you think of Stanford?
I love Stanford. I grew up here, you know.
No, I didn't know that. How would you compare New York with Stanford?
Well, New York is more interesting, but it's also more expensive, more crowded. When you're trying to sleep, you find out it's much noisier. Stanford is much more beautiful than New York, and the people are much friendlier.
Well, I hope you think Linda and I are friendly too, since we're going to be working together.
You have the role, Jeff. Welcome to WEFL.
Terrific. I can't wait to get started.
Comparing places. Fill in the blank.
What do you think of Stanford?
I love Stanford. I grew up here, you know.
No, I didn't know that. How would you compare New York with Stanford?
Well, New York is more interesting, but it's also more expensive, more crowded. When you're trying to sleep, you find out it's much noisier. Stanford is much more beautiful than New York, and the people are much friendlier.
More. Much.
How would you compare New York with Stamford?
New York. Interesting. You say, New York is more interesting. New York. Interesting.
New York is more interesting, but it's also more expensive.
New York. Expensive. New York is more expensive. Much. New York. Noisier. You say, New York is much noisier. New York. Noisier. New York is much noisier.
When you're trying to sleep, you find out it's much noisier. Stamford is much more beautiful than New York.
The people. Friendlier. The people are much friendlier.
Stamford is much more beautiful than New York, and the people are much friendlier. That was a good dinner, Mom.
I'm sorry your dad isn't here. But now you can come home more often, Jeff. We're a family again.
I guess so. Can I help with the dishes?
Oh, I can wash those later.
Okay.
How are you going to get from New York to Stamford every day now that you're working here?
Oh, I'm going to give up my apartment in New York.
And get one in Stamford?
Sure. I want to be near my job.
Where are you planning to live? There are some nice apartment buildings nearby, over on Baker Street.
I think I can find something closer to WEFL. I may as well live close to work.
Well, rents out here are certainly lower than rents in New York.
Mother, I make much more money now.
Good. Then you aren't going to end up in another old building like the one in New York.
I think I can get a nicer apartment.
This new job, how long will it last? I just hope this is a better idea than your move to Los Angeles. You didn't like it there.
I hope so too, Mom.
I know you're going to be successful.
It's my first starring role. But this show is going to be a hit. If I stay, I can make good money. And I'm going to get bigger roles in the future. I know it.
Are you going to work all the time? Or are you going to have time to meet people?
You mean, am I going to have time to meet girlfriends?
Well,
living closer to work will give me more free time. Anyway, it's easier to meet girls here than in New York.
good.
This new job is my big break. It's a bigger role than anything I had in New York. And it's a more exciting role than anything I had in Los Angeles. This is my chance to make it big in television. I want my parents to be proud of me. I think I can do a good job. But I'm the star. And I'm a little scared. Stephen Wynn. I don't know what he thinks of me. But Linda Marino, she's friendlier than he is, and more helpful. I'm going to like working with her. Actually, I think I'm going to like working with everyone here.
Jeff Bennett? Jeff, I thought that was you. I didn't know you were back in town. I'm Amy Monroe. You went out with my sister?
Oh, Amy Monroe, of course.
The last time I saw you was in high school. You were always more interested in talking to my sister anyway.
How's your sister these days?
Oh, she's fine.
Is she married?
Oh, yeah. 3 kids and everything. The youngest is just 2 years old. And the oldest is 6 now. You know, her husband is very successful. He's the best lawyer in town. And you?
I move around a lot. You know, the life of an actor. Los Angeles, New York. But this job came along, so I'm going to stay in Stamford for a while.
Really? What are you doing?
I'm in a new TV show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They're making it here in Stamford, at WEFL. It's a network show, of course.
That's exciting, Jeff. What's it about?
It's a mystery show. I'm the star.
Oh, I love it. I can't wait to see it.
So, what are you doing these days?
I work in that building, on the top floor.
Is that the tallest building in town now?
No, the Fairchild Hotel is the tallest. 18 stories and a restaurant on top. It's the nicest restaurant in Stamford.
That's good to know.
Well, I'm glad I ran into you.
Maybe we can get together again.
Sure.
Can I call you? Are you in the phone book?
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'll give you a call.
Just like old times.
You're pretty fast on your feet for an old guy.
Hey, watch it. I was the best basketball player at Stanford High School.
My brother always said you wanted to be a one-man team.
Only in my dreams, Jeff. Only in my dreams. Your brother was a good player, too. Of course, it was easy for him. He was the tallest guy in the school.
I learned a lot from him.
And nothing from me, huh?
Where do you live now, Mike?
We live outside of town, near the Merritt Parkway.
How far is that from here?
About 9 miles.
A long drive.
Have you found an apartment?
No. I'm going to start looking for an apartment this week. Any advice?
Well, the most popular part of town is out near the Parkway where I live, but you probably want to live closer to work.
Maybe I should live downtown. That's the most convenient location, and I'd be close to the nightlife.
We don't have the most exciting nightlife, you know. This isn't New York.
It's different, that's for sure.
There's that new apartment building on Bedford Street, Bedford Manor. It's very nice, but it's probably the most expensive building downtown.
I don't want to spend a lot of money. What about this neighborhood? I see some apartment buildings over there.
That's Oak Street. It's not the most beautiful street in town, but it's nice.
Well, I should look at the apartment listings in the newspaper.
How are you getting along with Linda?
I like her. I think she's happy she picked me. She gives me a big smile every time she sees me.
How about Stephen?
I'm not sure how to deal with him.
Everyone respects him. He does good work.
I don't think he wanted me for this role.
You don't know that. Stephen's just moody. I mean, he doesn't always explain things well.
Great.
Maybe you should ask him a lot of questions when you're in rehearsal. Be sure you know what he wants.
Ask questions. Okay, but I feel like I'm a student again.
Come on, it's not that bad. You're going to do fine. I know it.
I know it too.
Look at that piece of junk. No TV star drives a car like that.
I guess you're right. Time for a trip to the car dealer.
Are you looking for a new car? Then come on over to Stamford Auto. You can count on us for the car you're looking for. Just look at these cars. This station wagon is the most practical car you can find. We have luxury cars. This one is the most elegant on our lot. Here's a sports car, the most exciting car in America. What's that? You're looking for a good price? Well, you don't have to pay through the nose at Stamford Auto. We have the lowest prices in town, and we're ready to make a deal. How far do you have to go to find great cars at great prices? Not far. We're on the Turnpike, just 2 miles from downtown. See you this weekend at Stamford Auto.
Yes, come over here, please. Stand there, like that. Good. That's not bad, but I want the nicest sweater you have. That's nice.
Do you like this one at all?
Ugh, no, no. It's ugly.
Rita spent all weekend shopping for that sweater, and you think it's the worst sweater of all.
Oh. Take it back. I'm sorry, Rita. That sweater's just not right for television.
Okay. So, the second sweater is the best.
Stephen, do you really want me to wear a sweater? I think my character should wear something else, like a jacket and tie. He's a detective, after all.
Your character only works as a detective in his free time. Remember? He's a reporter, an ordinary guy. He should wear ordinary clothes.
I see.
that skirt looks a little short. Do you have anything longer?
No, that's the longest skirt we have.
I think this looks good, Stephen.
And what about this blouse? Is this the best we can do?
There's this or this. I like the white blouse.
It's too plain. Do you have anything fancier?
We're done with you two then. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, I saw you on stage once in New York. In The Longest Night. I thought you were excellent.
Well, thanks. I liked that script.
That was the best play I saw all year. You were very lucky.
Thanks.
Of all the shows I've done, this one has the shortest work schedule. We hardly have time to rehearse. And Stephen gets very tense when he doesn't have much time. Watch out.
Vacation photos?
What? These? Oh, these are just baby pictures.
Your baby?
Yes. But these are the worst ones.
I'd really like to see them.
They're old, from weeks ago.
These are great. Isn't that the cutest baby? Those are the biggest eyes.
She's 6 months now. Isn't that the nicest smile? She's such a happy baby. And so quiet. I hated to go back to work.
That must be the hardest thing about being a parent. Leaving them, even for a minute.
I miss her during the day.
She's the most beautiful baby. You must be the proudest mother in Stamford.
Here we are. Here we are.
You're late.
Okay, who gets what? Cheese sandwich.
That's his.
These are all mine. Salad?
That's hers.
Chicken sandwich. Whose is this?
That's yours, Charles.
Oh, of course. Diet soda?
Those are ours.
For you. And coffee for me. Oh, there's a pizza here. Whose is it?
Didn't you get something for Stephen and Linda?
Oh, yeah. The pizza's theirs. Is your hair getting gray, Mike?
It's darker than yours.
It had to be gray for a movie role out in Denver. Wonderful, wonderful place in the mountains.
Are you sorry to come back?
Oh, no. I like to do a movie now and then just for a change. But I'm happy to be here in Stanford. Then I can sleep in my own bed every night.
I see you like the food here, too.
You auditioned for a movie in New York, didn't you? What happened with that? I thought the part was yours.
I thought the part was mine, too, but they had their own ideas. They wanted the blonde.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You're happy with our new show, aren't you?
Oh, yes. And it's a good role, so I can't complain about my part.
What about this new actor, Jeff Bennett? Do you know him?
He's kind of new to television, but he'll be okay. He's very nice. You should get to know him. The truth is, I'm really disappointed about that movie. The role was exactly right for me. Right now, I have this new television show to work on, and we have a new actor working with us, Jeff Bennett. It's his first starring role. I know how to do my role, but maybe he's going to need help with his. Maybe I could give him some advice. I think he's a nice guy. I hope he's a success.
Talking about whom things belong to. Fill in the blank.
Okay, who gets what? Cheese sandwich.
That's his.
These are all mine. Salad?
That's hers.
Chicken sandwich. Whose is this?
That's yours, Charles.
Oh, of course. Diet soda?
Those are ours.
His. Hers. Yours. Mine. His. You say, that's his. His. That's his. Hers. That's hers.
That's hers.
Chicken sandwich. Whose is this?
Yours. That's yours.
That's yours, Charles.
Mine. That's mine.
Where's Rita?
She'll be back in a minute.
You look happy today.
I found an apartment.
Great! How far is it from the studio?
It's about a mile from here, on 8th Street.
Good. How many rooms?
A bedroom, a kitchen, and a living room with a terrace.
Uh-huh. Did you get a good price?
Yes. Rents just aren't as high as in New York. Oh, and it's very convenient. There's a garage underneath the building.
That's different from ours. We have a parking lot, but at least it's right outside our door. Well, congratulations. It sounds nice.
Thanks.
Congratulations. Did I miss something?
Jeff found an apartment.
Really? Good for you. Tell me all about it.
Well, it's a one-bedroom.
Where is it?
It's on 8th Street.
That's the same street as mine. Looks like we're going to be neighbors. What's the address?
321 8th.
That's my address. We live in the same building. Oh, that's wonderful. Is your apartment the same size as mine?
Well, it's a one-bedroom.
Oh, you have to come over for dinner. What apartment are you in?
4B.
Well, that's a different floor from mine, but oh, we're going to be such good neighbors.
Yeah.
I moved there 10 years ago. I think I moved in the year I came to WEFL. Oh, say, are those pictures of your new baby?
What, these? Yeah, and my 3-year-old son.
Oh, good. Can I see them?
Oh, you saw these already.
No, no, no.
They're just old ones.
Give them to me. Oh, just look at those eyes. She's certainly different from your first baby. Your first baby wasn't as healthy as this one. But look at him now.
Look at the expression on her face. She looks like her mother.
Yes, a beautiful baby. She's as beautiful as her mother.
Talking about an apartment. Repeat the sentence.
You look happy today.
I found an apartment.
Great! How far is it from the studio?
It's about a mile from here, on 8th Street.
Good. How many rooms?
A bedroom, a kitchen, and a living room with a terrace.
Uh-huh. Did you get a good price?
Yes. Rents just aren't as high as in New York. Oh, and it's very convenient. There's a garage underneath the building.
You look happy today.
I found an apartment.
I found an apartment. Now you say, I found an apartment. I found an apartment.
I found an apartment.
Great! How far is it from the studio?
It's about a mile from here.
It's about a mile from here.
It's about a mile from here, on 8th Street.
Good. How many rooms?
How many rooms?
How many rooms?
A bedroom, a kitchen, and a living room with a terrace.
It has a bedroom, a kitchen, and a living room. It has a bedroom, a kitchen, and a living room.
Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm as ready as I can be for the first day of rehearsal.
Come on. Stephen's easy to work with. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Stephen.
Oh, hi. How are you two this morning?
Fine.
By the way, is this yours?
No, it's not mine.
Well, then whose is it?
It has coffee on it. It's probably Charles's.
That's his.
Okay. I'll give that to him when we're done here. Why don't we start with page 48? In this scene, Tony and Diana are at the museum. It's late at night. I want you to stop outside the door and then walk into the office, okay?
Sure.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Maybe he went home.
And left the lights on? You know he never wastes a penny.
Maybe he went home, Diana. Maybe he left a note for you.
No, no. Jeff, I want you to try something different. Okay, start with your line.
And left the lights on? You know he never wastes a penny.
Maybe he went home, Diana. Maybe he left a note for you.
No, Jeff. Don't be as serious as that, okay?
Right. Got it.
Start with your line.
And left the lights on?
Wait a minute, Jeff. That's not your line. It's mine. And left the lights on? You know he never wastes a penny.
Maybe he went home, Diana. Maybe he left a note.
No. Jeff, your reaction is different from Diana's. You should be calmer than Diana. You're not as worried as she is.
What is it?
Look, Jeff, be as calm as you can.
Stephen, just a thought. If Diana is worried, doesn't she want some reassurance from Tony?
Let me try that.
Okay, fine, anything.
And left the lights on? You know he never wastes a penny.
Maybe he went home, Diana. Maybe he left a note for you.
Good. Good. Keep going.
Why don't we try to call him at home? What is it?
It's the end of my page.
A little closer, Mr. Morris. Hold that smile, Mr. Tate. Got it. Thank you, gentlemen. And welcome to Stanford, Mr. Tate. I wish you the best in your new job.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad that's over.
I need a quote from each of you for the newspaper article.
We're proud to have Philip Tate join our museum.
And I'm proud to be working for Ben Morris, the leading expert on Stanford history. Do you know how my name is spelled?
Philliptate.
Philip is spelled with one L.
Oh, right. You know, I'd like to get another photo.
It's your money.
Why don't we show Mr. Hunter an Indian object?
That's beautiful. What's it made of?
It's made of leather. Most Indian pouches are made of leather.
What's it used for?
It's used for tobacco. Of course, there isn't any tobacco in there now. It's 200 years old.
We can use this.
What is it?
This is the Stamford Treaty, the most important item in the Morris Museum.
How old is it?
Look here. It's dated 1640, and it's signed by two great Indians. All the big museums would like to own this, but it's going to stay right here at the Morris Museum in Stamford. It's worth a fortune.
It's your museum, Mr. Morris, so why don't you sit at the desk? And Mr. Tate, why don't you look over Mr. Morris's shoulder?
Like this?
That's fine. Mr. Morris, a pleasant look, please. Thank you. That's it. You'll see the story in Friday's paper.
I look forward to seeing it.
Uncle Ben, the Carpenters want to talk to you about the new room.
Oh, good. Philip, why don't you come with me?
So good to meet you, Mr. Hunter.
Thank you. They don't get along, do they?
And Mr. Tate started to work here only 3 weeks ago.
I hate to say it, Diana, but your uncle does have a difficult personality.
Oh, sometimes he blows up at people. But he doesn't really mean it. You know, Uncle Ben started this museum. Now he's sitting pretty. And he has the money to hire Mr. Tate. I think that's good news.
I'm not so sure.
Talking about objects. Repeat the sentence.
That's beautiful. What's it made of?
It's made of leather. Most Indian objects are made of leather.
What's it used for?
It's used for tobacco. Of course, there isn't any tobacco in there now. It's 200 years old.
That's beautiful. What's it made of?
It's made of leather.
It's made of leather. You say, it's made of leather. It's made of leather.
It's made of leather. Most Indian objects are made of leather.
What's it used for?
It's used for tobacco.
It's used for tobacco.
It's used for tobacco. Of course, there isn't any tobacco in there now. It's 200 years old.
It's 200 years old.
I tell you, it isn't right.
Now, Ben, I don't see any problem with this.
It was changed.
Changed? How?
It was given to me over 40 years ago. I know it like the back of my hand. It was signed with a different mark.
Now, Ben, relax.
Something's wrong here, Philip. And I'm going to find out what it is. Hello? Yes? All right. I'll be right down.
It doesn't sound odd to me.
My uncle was in a very strange mood. Oh, I know Uncle Ben is difficult to get along with. But I have a bad feeling about that argument this afternoon. I wonder what it was about.
Diana, don't worry about it. Look, it's late. I have to go. Are we still going to get together Saturday?
Yes. Hello?
Diana, I have to talk to you.
Uncle Ben? What is it?
I have to show someone. I know you'll understand.
Show me what? What's going on?
Just get over here right away. I'm at the museum.
But Uncle Ben...
I have proof.
What was that all about?
It's Uncle Ben. He wants me to go over to the museum.
Now? It's almost midnight.
He was really upset. I have to go.
I'm going with you.
Hello? Is anyone here?
Maybe he went home.
And left the lights on? You know he never wastes a penny.
Maybe he went home, Diana. Maybe he left a note for you. Why don't we try to call him at home? What is it?
Uncle Ben! Is he dead?
I'll call an ambulance.
Emergency.
Yes, I want to report an accident.
What kind of accident, sir?
A man was injured.
Where are you?
I'm at the Morris Museum at 1406 Bedford Street.
Oh, Tony, I think he's dead.
It looks like he was hit on the head.
Reporting an accident. Repeat the sentence.
What is it?
Uncle Ben! Is he dead?
I'll call an ambulance.
Emergency.
Yes, I want to report an accident.
What kind of accident, sir?
A man was injured.
Where are you?
I'm at the Morris Museum at 1406 Bedford Street.
I'll call an ambulance. Now you say, I'll call an ambulance. I'll call an ambulance.
I'll call an ambulance.
Emergency.
Yes, I want to report an accident.
I want to report an accident.
Yes, I want to report an accident.
What kind of accident, sir?
A man was injured.
A man was injured.
A man was injured.
Where are you?
I'm at the Morris Museum at 1406 Bedford Street.
So, you say the outside door was closed when you got here?
That's right.
And this window was closed?
Yes.
Then how did you get in? The museum was locked up hours ago.
I was given an extra key when I started working here.
Who else was given a key?
Well, there's Lisa, the secretary, and Mr. Tate, of course.
Yes, I called him. You can go now. I'll call you if I need any more information.
Are you going to catch the person who did this, Detective? My uncle was a good man.
Believe me, Miss Morris, I'm going to do everything I can.
Come on, Diana.
You are?
Philip Tate.
Thank you for coming at this late hour, Mr. Tate. I'm Detective Stone. I need your help.
Of course. But I don't know how I can help. I don't understand how a terrible crime like this could happen.
We think the museum was entered at midnight. The killer came to this office, where he was surprised by Mr. Morris. Mr. Morris was knocked down, and then he was hit in the head behind the desk here.
Is he...
The body was taken away an hour and a half ago.
Oh.
Mr. Morris was seen with you this afternoon. Is that right?
Yes. Say, you don't think I had anything to do with this terrible crime?
I'm just asking questions, Mr. Tate.
Yes, of course.
Was anything stolen from this room?
I have to look at the entire collection. That's the only way to be sure.
Well, you're the expert. Can you do that in the morning?
Of course, Detective. Anything you need.
Detective, can I talk to you for a moment?
What is it?
We think Mr. Tate had something to do with this.
I told you about my uncle's phone call. He was so angry. I think he was angry at Mr. Tate.
Did your uncle use Mr. Tate's name?
Well, no.
I need facts, Miss Morris. I can only work with facts.
Detective.
Let the police handle this, Miss Morris. We'll look at all the possibilities.
I hope you do, Detective. I hope you do.
Look, I found a sweater. I got it yesterday.
I don't know about the color.
Stephen, I can't return the sweater again. Are you sure we can't use it?
White never works well on television.
I really did my best. I bought some great sunglasses. I found the perfect pants. I returned so many sweaters, the sales clerk hides when she sees me.
Please return the sweater. And you have to return a skirt for Mary Beth. It was too short.
All right. Guess what? Stephen wants me to exchange this sweater again. First, he thinks the color is too bright. Then he thinks the color isn't bright enough. I don't know. He changes his mind so often, I'm getting confused. I need some help.
You're making things difficult for Rita.
I want to get it right.
Stephen, you worry too much about small things.
Look, the sweater is important, okay?
Stephen, this show is important. I'm sure you're doing a good job, but you only have 2 weeks.
Linda, don't worry. Come to rehearsal later. I need some time with the script. And Rita needs to find the right sweater.
May I help you, miss?
Hi. Remember me?
Oh, yes. You're the lady from WEFL?
I need to exchange these.
All of them? Why?
Well, the skirt isn't long enough. The sweater isn't bright enough. And the pants are too tight. Oh, of course, the pants go back to the men's department.
Well, let's get started. Now, what about this skirt?
It's too short.
What size is it?
Size 7.
Just a moment. Here are some skirts. They're longer. Those pajamas are nice, aren't they?
Yes. I need to get some pajamas, but these are too expensive.
They're going to be on sale next week.
Returning clothes at a store. Repeat the sentence. Department store. Suits. Shirts. Sweater. Hat. Jackets.
I need to exchange these.
All of them? Why?
Well, the skirt isn't long enough.
The skirt isn't long enough. Now you say, the skirt isn't long enough.
The skirt isn't long enough.
The skirt isn't long enough.
The skirt isn't long enough. The sweater isn't bright enough.
The sweater isn't bright enough.
The sweater isn't bright enough. And the pants are too tight.
The pants are too tight.
The pants are too tight.
Well, let's get started. Now, what about this skirt?
More coffee?
Just a little. I don't drink much coffee anymore.
That's good. Coffee isn't good for you.
I know. I'm trying to cut down on coffee. It makes me more nervous.
What's the matter?
It's Stephen. I'm worried about him.
Give him time.
I'd like to, but we don't have much time.
How much time do you have?
We only have a few weeks to finish this show. Then we have to do 12 more.
A few weeks. That's lots of time.
I'm not so sure.
That bad? Linda, cigarettes are bad for you.
And your pipe is bad for you.
I don't smoke it anymore.
Well, I don't smoke many now. I used to smoke more before.
How many cigarettes did you smoke?
3 packs a day. I'm never going to smoke that much again. And I'm only going to smoke 1 this afternoon.
1 now, more later. Before you know it, you're smoking 3 packs a day.
Oh, please. I only want 1.
I know.
Pass the sugar, please, Mike.
Sugar is bad for you, too.
Mike, a little sugar is okay.
I'm a new man, Linda. I only eat healthy food. I get lots of exercise. I feel much better.
You look good.
I eat lots of fish and vegetables. I don't eat much red meat.
Okay, okay. What about Stephen?
Linda, the show looks good.
But the schedule looks terrible. I spent some time with the calendar.
When do we finish?
October 23rd. Stephen is too slow.
So what if he's a few days late?
Forget it. We don't have much time or much money.
What does Stephen say?
He says, don't worry. You have to help me, Mike. Stephen has to go faster.
Maybe I can give him a little advice.
Well, here he comes now.
Linda, I changed a few lines in the script. Hi, Mike. The show is going really great, isn't it?
Say, Stephen, what are you doing for lunch?
I don't have any plans.
Great. I know a great health food restaurant. Come on.
I didn't sleep last night. Maybe I slept a few hours, but not many. I dreamed about sweaters. I worried about props and costumes. We need a treaty. We need some shoes. A key. We also need some pajamas. Some pants, a hat, a raincoat, and some scissors. And I never told Rita to buy the scissors.
Is everything going okay?
Perfect. It couldn't be better. Really great, Linda.
That's good news. I'm going to sit over there and watch.
Relax. Have some coffee. We're going to begin in a few minutes. Rita,
Yeah?
we need some scissors.
I have them, Stephen.
Oh, Rita, that's great. Thank you, Rita.
Sure, Stephen. I have a question about Detective Stone's glasses.
His glasses?
Does he wear any?
Does Detective Stone wear glasses?
Yes. Does he?
Yes. The detective wears glasses.
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
Well, I bought him some glasses, but they don't fit right.
What's wrong with them?
They're too big. What are we going to do?
Can I make a suggestion?
What is it, Jeff?
Forget about the glasses.
Right. Good idea.
Thanks, Jeff. We're late. I have to leave at 5. My babysitter is expecting me to come home.
And I have a date.
I'm getting very nervous.
Everything's fine.
We're 2 hours behind.
Okay? Action.
But Detective Stone, I want to know what the police are going to do about my uncle's murder.
It takes a little time, Miss Morris. I have other cases I'm working on, too.
We don't have a little time, Detective Stone.
Cut. Jeff, the line is, we don't have much time, Detective Stone. Take it from the top. Jeff, concentrate.
It takes a little time, Miss Morris. I have other cases I'm working on, too.
We don't have much time, Detective Stone.
Cut.
We don't have much time, Detective Stone.
Cut. It's not right. Can I hear the line again, please?
I don't think I can say it again. This is the 10th time already.
Try.
We don't have much time.
Can you do it one more time?
We don't have much time. We don't have much time. We don't have much time.
Great. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much.
We don't have much time.
Don't worry, Linda. These things happen. Jeff is okay. I have an idea. Don't worry about a thing.
Sorry I'm late, Stephen. There was a lot of traffic.
No problem.
When I was a kid here, there wasn't any traffic at all.
There was no traffic, and there was no pollution.
There was no excitement either. That's why I left.
Why?
For the money, the excitement, the glamour of Hollywood.
Why did you come back?
There was a lot of traffic in Hollywood. There was a lot of pollution, and there wasn't any work.
There was no work in Hollywood? You're kidding.
Well, I did all right there, but I didn't make it big.
So, here you are back in Stamford.
Yes. And there isn't anyone more surprised than I am.
I get the feeling that there isn't anyone or anything special in Stamford either.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't think the show is special.
What are you trying to say, Stephen?
We're behind schedule, and I need your help.
How can I help?
Jeff, You are the most important person on the set right now. If you try harder, we can go faster.
Okay, but let me act. Don't tell me exactly how to say my lines.
Okay. That's fair. But I hope you can make this show special, and I need to move faster.
Okay, Stephen. I'll do the best I can.
Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. Now, can you tell me more about Hollywood?
Well, it's pretty rough out there. Hi.
Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm buying a flashlight. Last night, there wasn't any electricity in my building.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. There wasn't any water either.
Why? What happened?
There's some construction next door. They cut our wires by mistake and then broke the water pipe.
Well, I knew you didn't have any telephone service.
How did you know that?
I tried to call you.
Really? Are you telling the truth, Jeff Bennett?
It's true. It's true.
Somehow, I believe you.
Anyway, if there wasn't any electricity and there wasn't any water, you need more than a flashlight.
What do I need?
You need a new apartment.
That's true. But flashlight is a lot cheaper.
I have a better idea.
I'm listening.
How about a great meal with an actor?
I don't know. I don't usually go out with actors.
Well, I know a great restaurant right in town.
What time's dinner?
Pick you up at 8?
Great. Bye, Jeff.
8 o'clock.
Talking about utilities. Now you speak.
Hi.
Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm buying a flashlight. Last night, there wasn't any electricity in my building.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. There wasn't any water either.
Well, I knew you didn't have any telephone service.
How did you know that?
I tried to call you.
Do you have any electricity? Now you say, there wasn't any electricity. Do you have any electricity? There wasn't any electricity.
Last night, there wasn't any electricity in my building.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. There wasn't any water either.
Did you have any water? There wasn't any water.
There wasn't any water either.
Did you have any telephone service? There wasn't any telephone service.
Well, I knew you didn't have any telephone service.
How did you know that?
Okay, honey. I never used so much makeup on anyone before. Can't anyone give you a hand with those kids? You look so tired.
I'm fine. Thanks, Rita. There's nothing anyone can do. I just need more sleep.
Can your mother or husband get up in the middle of the night with the baby?
Sometimes it's the only time I'm alone with the baby. Oh, I don't want them to do it. I like to look after her.
You're really something, Mary Beth. I hope those kids appreciate you.
Rita, are we ready now?
Can't you leave us alone for a minute? I'm just trying to make Mary Beth look good, Stephen.
Jeff, are you all set?
I'm ready to go when you are, Stephen. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
A prop is missing. The shot of Philip isn't in here.
Oh, no. Rita, where's the photo of Philip and Ben?
I put all the pictures there.
Where is it?
Someone has it. I put all the pictures there this morning.
I'm sure no one took it, Rita. Why don't you look in the prop room?
Something always goes wrong.
Nothing is easy.
Here it is. I moved it when I made up Mary Beth. I'm sorry.
It's all right. It wasn't anyone's fault. Let's get on with it. Okay, everyone? And action.
Diana, I think it's best if we forget about this for a while. Let the detectives do their work. This is upsetting you too much.
Ring.
Hello? Well, yes, he's here. It's for you.
Yes? I see. Really? Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Who's that?
No one important.
Tony, it was someone. You spoke to someone? Who was it?
It was a friend from the paper.
What did he want?
Nothing.
He didn't say anything? Tony, tell me the truth.
Okay, I'm sorry. He said he thinks he saw something in one of the pictures. It may be a clue.
Which pictures? The ones you took of Uncle Ben and Mr. Tate?
Yes. Do you have a magnifying glass?
Actually, I do.
We may not find anything. My friend wasn't sure what he saw.
But he saw something.
Yes. Here are your uncle and Mr. Tate shaking hands. And look.
I don't see anything.
There, on Mr. Tate. Something is on his hand.
No, nothing is on his hand.
It's something. I'm telling you, something is there.
I don't see anything.
Look closer, Diana.
Oh my gosh, there is something there. Tony, it's a mark. It's ink.
Cut. That's no good. We need a better script. Will someone help me? I need to rewrite this script.
Suggestions with can and can't. Repeat the sentence.
Can't anyone give you a hand with those kids? You look so tired.
I'm fine. Thanks, Rita. There's nothing anyone can do. I just need more sleep.
Can your mother or husband get up in the middle of the night with the baby?
Sometimes it's the only time I'm alone with the baby. Oh, I don't want them to do it. I like to look after her.
Can. Can't.
Can't anyone give you a hand with those kids?
Can't anyone give you a hand with those kids? Now you say, can't anyone give you a hand with those kids?
Can't anyone give you a hand with those kids?
Can't anyone give you a hand with those kids?
Can't anyone give you a hand with those kids?
Can your mother or husband get up with the baby? Can your mother or husband get up with the baby?
Can't you leave us alone for a minute?
Can't you leave us alone for a minute?
Can't you leave us alone for a minute? I'm just trying to make Mary Beth look good, Stephen.
How are you, dear?
Fine, thanks. Was there any mail for me?
There wasn't anything for you. There were 2 bills and a magazine for me, but there was no mail for you.
Nothing for me, huh?
No, nothing. You don't live here anymore. Why would anyone send mail to you here?
I gave someone this address.
Who?
Just a friend who owes me money.
Well, there wasn't any mail for you today.
Okay, sorry. I just need the money. I have a lot of expenses on the new apartment.
Were there any lights in your building last night?
No, there were no lights last night. But when I left this morning, there was electricity.
Was there any hot water?
Yes, there was hot water.
Was there any heat?
Mom, this is August. I don't need heat.
Was there any telephone service?
Mom, I have telephone service.
Then why didn't you call me and give me your phone number?
Mom, I'm a grown man now. My first thought wasn't to call my mother. I'm sorry. Anyway, I can give it to you now. The number is 555-2649.
Can you write it down for me?
Sure. Do you have anything I can write with?
Here's something.
Do you have anything I can write on?
Here. Jeff, are you seeing anyone?
No one I want to talk about, Mom.
You really should settle down with someone.
That's what you always tell me.
Well, it's true.
Yep. Okay, gotta go.
What? You just wanted to see if there was any mail for you?
And to say hello. But now, I have to say goodbye.
Okay, don't forget to call.
Right.
Jeff,
Yep.
I saw the show last night.
You did?
It was great. I'm really proud of you.
Even if I'm not a lawyer or a doctor or a businessman?
Maybe you could marry a lawyer or a doctor. Only kidding. We're happy to have you back in Stamford.
Thanks, Mom. I'm beginning to feel better about being here. I'm sorry we have to work late tonight. Stephen said it's necessary. We have to do it. Linda said we have to finish this show by Friday. Where's Mary Beth?
Okay, Jonathan. This is where I work. You must be a good boy and you must listen to Mommy. You mustn't run around. You mustn't yell. And you mustn't touch the cameras.
Hello, is this little Jonathan? Hello, Jonathan. I'm Rita. I'm your babysitter tonight.
Say hello, Jonathan. He's tired. When people talk to you, you should say hello back, sweetie.
That's okay. I'll be right back. And Jonathan and I can play.
Hey, big guy. Give me 5. So you brought him. What a big boy.
Well, Jonathan knows he must listen to Mommy, and he mustn't touch anything. I'm worried he can't be good.
Okay, Jonathan. You're in a studio now, and there are a lot of rules you have to follow. There's no eating. There's no drinking. There's no running. There's no touching. Okay, Jonathan? And there's absolutely no smoking, Jonathan.
Very funny. Come on, Jonathan. You can come over here and watch Mommy, okay? But you mustn't make any noise.
Okay, we're going to rehearse.
Jonathan, when Mommy is working, you mustn't talk. Jonathan, no running. You have to stop. Oh, no, honey. You mustn't play with those photos, okay? That's a camera, sweetie. You have to be careful. You mustn't touch the camera. Jonathan, honey, be a good boy. No eating, Jonathan. Oh, well. Oh, no. It's time to change your diaper.
Oh, Rita, you don't have to do that.
Saying what you have to do. Fill in the blank.
I'm sorry we have to work late tonight. Stephen said it's necessary. We have to do it. Linda said we have to finish this show by Friday.
Have to.
I'm sorry we have to work late tonight.
Work late tonight. You say, we have to work late tonight.
I'm sorry we have to work late tonight.
Work late tonight. We have to work late tonight.
I'm sorry we have to work late tonight. Linda said we have to finish this show by Friday.
Finish this show. We have to finish this show.
Linda said we have to finish this show by Friday.
Hey, wait a minute. Slow down. This isn't the big time.
Hey, maybe you should take a break.
No, I'm okay.
Are you sure you're okay? Hey, you better sit down.
Yeah, I'm a little dizzy. I have to stop for a minute.
You know, Charles, you should start taking better care of yourself.
Yeah.
No, look, I'm your friend, and I can tell you, you'd better get in shape, or you're going to have a heart attack.
Yeah. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should get in shape. So how does the show look to you?
It looks good to me. What do you think?
I think Stephen had better finish the show soon.
Linda told him he'd better not be late. He has to finish this week.
So what are you going to do after Friday?
I'm going to photograph a news show.
What about Jeff? Is he going to be happy in Stanford?
I don't know. And I don't think Jeff knows. I guess he'd better decide soon. Maybe we better not play anymore, Charles. I'm worried about you.
Okay. I'll see you later, Mike. I'd better lose some weight. Fast.
Oh, Rita, I'm so tired.
I keep telling you, Mary Beth, this is serious. You'd better get more sleep.
Last night was awful.
You'd better hire a babysitter, or you're going to be too tired to rehearse.
Well, I want to be with my kids.
Then maybe you should stay home.
I don't know what to do. I have to work. We need the money.
Well, dear, last night was a disaster.
You're right. I'd better not do that again.
I hate to say it, but it's true. The next time you have to work late, I think you'd better leave Jonathan at home.
What time is it?
You have an hour before you're on.
I'm going to close my eyes for a few minutes.
Good idea.
Thanks, Rita. And thanks for watching Jonathan last night.
It was nothing.
I'm sorry he messed up all your makeup.
Oh, yeah, I'd better clean that up. I have to buy some new makeup anyway. You'd better get some sleep. You'll never be able to rehearse.
Fill in the blank.
Hey, maybe you should take a break.
No, I'm okay.
Are you sure you're okay? Hey, you better sit down.
Yeah, I'm a little dizzy. I have to stop for a minute.
You know, Charles, you should start taking better care of yourself.
Yeah.
No, look, I'm your friend, and I can tell you, you better get in shape or you're gonna have a heart attack.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I should get in shape.
Hey, you better sit down.
Sit down. You say, you'd better sit down.
Hey, you better sit down.
Sit down.
Hey, you better sit down. You better get in shape.
Get in shape.
You better get in shape.
Go home. You'd better go home.
You look great.
Well, thank you. I feel pretty great.
So where are we going?
You'd better not ask too many questions or you'll ruin my surprise.
I don't want to ruin your surprise, but you'd better tell me how far we're going. I don't want to run out of gas.
Oh, it's not far at all.
What's in the basket?
Now, bad boy.
So where to?
Take a left here and then go left at the stop sign. Jeff, you have to stop.
Amy, calm down. I'm a very good driver.
Get in the right lane. You have to turn right.
I know where we're going.
You do?
To the park. There's a concert in the park tonight.
Oh, you ruined my surprise.
Don't be upset. I love concerts.
You do?
Yeah. This is going to be great.
Jeff, the sign says no stopping. You'd better go on.
Calm down. It's okay. A concert in the park. That's terrific. This is very nice, Amy. When I was in California, I never had picnics.
What made you come back?
I needed a job. And I missed simple things, like picnics in the park. So, what's for dinner?
fried chicken, coleslaw, carrots, celery, rolls, wine.
Aha! What's this?
You mustn't eat that now. It's for dessert.
I love cake.
Jeff!
Okay. You better put it away somewhere, or I'll eat it.
You'd better just keep your hands off it.
Ooh, she gets tough.
I have to be tough with you. You're a tough kind of guy.
Actually, I'm very sweet. Like this cake.
I wonder.
What?
I'd better not say. I don't want to get into trouble.
Come on.
So, you think you're gonna stay in Stamford? And be happy here?
Everyone keeps asking me that. Do you want me to stay?
Yes, I do, Jeff. It's funny, but I feel like we're old friends.
I know what you mean.
Detective Stone, why don't you do something about my uncle's murder?
It takes a little time, Miss Morris. I have other cases I'm working on, too.
We don't have much time, Detective Stone.
Believe me, I'm doing everything I can.
Thank you, Detective.
Goodbye, Miss Morris. Mr. Hunter.
Goodbye.
You look upset. Why don't we sit down?
Let's not sit down. Let's do something.
Why don't we go over the facts? Maybe we can help solve the murder.
All right.
Let's think back to the night of the murder. Remember? Your uncle called.
Hello?
Diana, I have to talk to you.
Uncle Ben? What is it?
I have to show someone. I know you'll understand.
Show me what? What's going on?
Just get over here right away. I'm at the museum.
But Uncle Ben?
I have proof.
He had proof. That's why he was killed. Let's see. What did he mean? Or who did he mean?
I think he meant Mr. Tate.
Mr. Tate? Tell me what you know about Mr. Tate.
I heard an argument that afternoon. It was in Uncle Ben's office.
It was changed. Changed? How? It was given to me over 40 years ago. I know it like the back of my hand. It was signed with a different mark.
He found a different mark?
Maybe it's a mark on one of the documents.
Why do you think that?
After the murder, I saw Mr. Tate do something very strange. I think there's a clue in that document drawer.
Let's take a look tomorrow.
No. Let's not take a look tomorrow. Let's take a look right now. Are you coming?
Let's go.
Making suggestions. Repeat the sentence.
You look upset. Why don't we sit down?
Let's not sit down. Let's do something.
Why don't we go over the facts? Maybe we can help solve the murder.
All right.
Let's think back to the night of the murder. Remember? Your uncle called. Why don't we sit down?
Why don't we sit down? Now you say, why don't we sit down?
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 Let's not sit down. Let's do something.
Let's do something.
Let's do something.
Why don't we go over the facts?
Why don't we go over the facts?
Why don't we go over the facts? These couldn't be the clue, could they? What are these, anyway?
They're the oldest documents in Stamford.
I remember this. It's the Stamford Treaty. Ben showed it to me.
This is the Stamford Treaty, the most important item in the Morris Museum.
How old is it?
Look here. It's dated 1640, and it's signed by two great Indians. All the big museums would like to own this, but it's going to stay right here at the Morris Museum in Stamford. It's worth a fortune.
It's worth a fortune. Are all these old documents worth money?
Yes.
Could this treaty be worth more than the others? A lot more?
Oh, yes.
I could be wrong, but I think there's a connection between the Stamford Treaty and the killer. This could be a clue.
For what?
I'm not sure yet. We could wait for the police, or we could work on it ourselves.
Let's work on it ourselves.
Okay, I have an idea. I want to go home and develop these pictures. I'll see you in the morning. We're going to catch this killer.
Tony, is that you? Tony?
do you want?
Diana, what is it?
There was a stranger in the hallway. Then the lights went out. What's happening?
Diana, that was me. I turned off the light switch by accident.
But there was a strange man in the hallway.
I can explain that. Victor? Diana, I want you to meet Victor Chapman. Victor is an old friend of mine.
I see.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? Mr. Tate.
Diana, I'm sorry to surprise you. Could we talk to you for a minute?
Well, okay.
Victor is an art dealer from New York. He's looking for things to sell in his shop.
I could give you the names of art dealers in Stamford.
No. I came to see you.
Let's get right to the point. Victor wants to buy Indian objects. Could you sell some of the items from the museum?
No. I couldn't sell you any Indian objects. My uncle never gave any to me. He gave everything to the museum.
Think hard. I can pay you well.
No. I couldn't sell you anything if I wanted to. And I don't want to.
Well, let's be on our way then. Good night, Diana.
Good night.
Anybody here?
Oh, Tony. Come in.
I know the secret of the treaty.
Really? Why don't we close the door?
Let's take a look at these. This one shows Ben with the Stamford Treaty. Now look at this. It's a blow-up of the treaty.
But Tony, it's only a photo. What can it tell us?
Now let's look at the picture I took last night.
What do you see?
Look at the treaty in the photo with Ben. Look at the mark. Now look at the mark on the treaty in the drawer.
This mark is different from that one. How could they be different?
This could be a fake.
A fake?
Maybe Mr. Tate stole the real treaty. He put this fake in the drawer.
But my uncle discovered it right away. That's why he called me that night. Then who killed my uncle?
It could be Mr. Tate.
No, Tony, it couldn't be Mr. Tate.
Why?
The police talked to Mr. Tate. He was at home that night. He couldn't be the killer.
Then who could it be?
It could be Victor Chapman. He's an art dealer and a friend of Mr. Tate's. But where's the proof? And is he going to kill again?
will we start on the new show?
We'll start next week, if I can find the script. I'll be with you in a minute, Rita. Hello? Jeff Bennett? No, I'm sorry. He isn't here right now. Oh, I see. Well, maybe he's on the set. I'll ask him to call you right away. What's your number? Just a minute, please. Okay, I have a pen. 555-9247. All right, Mrs. Bennett. Everything will be all right. I'll give him the message. Good luck. Bye.
What's wrong?
That was Jeff's mom. His dad is in the hospital.
Oh, no.
He had a heart attack. Could you tell Jeff to call his mother right away? He's on the set. Here's the number.
Let's begin. Jeff, you'll enter from the door.
Stephen, before we start, could you give me the schedule for next week?
Okay. I'll get my calendar. Tomorrow, we'll shoot the next scene. And we'll finish this show the day after tomorrow.
Only 12 more to go.
Then Mike will shoot a news show in the studio in a few days. He'll need the whole studio, and we won't rehearse for a week.
I'll have some time off, and Mary Beth will have some time with her kids.
Linda says we'll begin the next show on Thursday.
That's next week.
Yes, we'll begin next Thursday. We'll shoot for 2 weeks.
Jeff?
Over here.
Jeff, your mother called. She wants you to call her right away. She'll be at this number.
It sounds serious.
I think it could be. Use that phone. It'll be quieter there. Will you need Jeff for the next scene?
Well, yes, I will. We'll do the post office scene. Why?
Jeff won't be back. I think he'll have to go to the hospital. His father had a heart attack.
Oh, my gosh. That's terrible. We'd better stop. We can't finish the shoot until Jeff gets back.
Poor Jeff. How will he handle this?
Will he be all right? Okay, Mom. I'll come right away. Mom, stay calm. I'll be there soon. I love you, Mom. Hello, Dr. Carano, please. Oh, he won't be until 4? Would you tell him that Jeff Bennett called? He can reach me at 555-9247. Tell him it's important. Thanks.
Jeff won't be back for a week, so I guess I won't finish the show on time. That's okay. Stephen doesn't know, but I have an extra 2 weeks in the schedule for emergencies. And maybe it'll help. We all need a break. Mary Beth won't be tired. Stephen won't be rushed. Mike won't care. And maybe I can clean up this mess.
Taking a telephone message. Repeat the sentence.
Hello? Jeff Bennett? No, I'm sorry. He isn't here right now. Oh, I see. Well, maybe he's on the set. I'll ask him to call you right away. What's your number? Just a minute, please. Okay, I have a pen. 555-9247. All right, Mrs. Bennett. Everything will be all right. I'll give him the message. Good luck. Bye. Jeff Bennett? No, I'm sorry. He isn't here right now.
I'm sorry. He isn't here right now. Now you say, I'm sorry. He isn't here right now.
I'm sorry. He isn't here right now.
I'm sorry. He isn't here right now.
I'm sorry. He isn't here right now. I'll ask him to call you right away.
I'll ask him to call you right away.
I'll ask him to call you right away. What's your number?
What's your number?
What's your number? I'll give him the message.
I'll give him the message.
I'll give him the message. Good luck. Bye.
Oh, Jeff. Oh. I don't know what to do. I want to see your father.
When I speak to the doctor, I'll ask when we can see him.
If they don't let me see your father soon, I'll go crazy.
Calm down, Mom. Everything will be fine. I'll go find the doctor.
Could you call your brother first? When your father wakes up, he'll want to see him.
It's all right, Mom. I'm going to take care of everything. I'll call Bill.
Oh, and Dr. Carano called. He'll be at his office for half an hour.
Thanks. I'll find a payphone. Hello, Bill. It's Jeff. Listen, I'm at the hospital. Dad had a heart attack. He moved some heavy furniture and got dizzy. Mom found him on the floor. Bill, would you please come home? You can't? Okay. I'll handle it.
Mrs. Bennett?
Yes. Is he all right?
Your husband had a heart attack. We gave him some medication, and we're watching him carefully.
But will he be all right?
Right now, he's sleeping. When he wakes up, we'll know more.
But will he be all right, Doctor?
If everything goes as expected, he'll be all right.
Will he be able to come home soon?
Before I can answer that, I'll have to examine him again.
When will that be?
In a few hours.
Can I see him now?
Yes, but only for a few minutes.
Thank you, Doctor.
When I know more, I'll call you.
I'll be here.
Did Jeff call?
When he has something to tell us, he'll call.
Stephen, why don't you rehearse without him? That'll save you time.
How can we do that?
I can read his lines.
Great idea. Thanks.
But when I read his lines, you'd better not laugh.
Begin with Tony's line.
Okay. Someone stole the real treaty.
The man who stole the treaty is the same man who killed my uncle. And I know who it is.
You mean you think you know who it is?
Detective Stone, I know who the killer is. It's...
Cut. Mary Beth, will you say that line a little louder?
Like this? I know who the killer is.
Louder.
Stephen, I can't.
Okay, forget that. Maybe if you say it softer, it'll sound better.
I know who the killer is.
It has to sound more mysterious.
When you edit it, you should add some music. I think that'll help.
Let's try that. When you say the line, I'll sing some mysterious music.
And I'll call the hospital and check on Jeff's father.
Asking about someone in the hospital. Repeat the sentence.
Will he be all right, Doctor?
Will he be all right, Doctor? You say, will he be all right, Doctor?
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 If everything goes as expected, he'll be all right.
Will he be able to come home soon?
Will he be able to come home soon?
Will he be able to come home soon?
Before I can answer that, I'll have to examine him again.
When will that be?
In a few hours.
Can I see him now?
Can I see him now?
Can I see him now?
Yes, but only for a few minutes.
Thank you, Doctor.
When I know more, I'll call you.
Hello, may I speak to Dr. Carano, please? Yes, this is Jeff Bennett, returning his call. He's with a patient. Can he call me back? I'm at a payphone. The number is 555-9247. I can't believe this is happening. When I came back to Stanford, I felt like a kid again. Everything was so nice and easy. The family, the old friends, Mom, and Dad. Why didn't I spend more time with Dad? Dr. Carano? Thanks for calling me back. Listen, I'm at Stanford Memorial Hospital, and my father just had a heart attack. His doctor's name is Kim. Do you know her? Is she a good doctor? Oh, she is a good doctor. Great. Yes. After I speak to Dr. Kim, I'll call you. Thanks. Talk to you later.
Mrs. Bennett?
Yes?
I don't know if you remember me. I'm Amy Monroe. I went to high school with Jeff. We're friends.
Oh. Oh, yes.
I'm so sorry about Mr. Bennett.
Thank you. Why are you here?
I came to see Jeff.
Oh.
Do you know where he is?
He went to make some phone calls. If you wait here, he'll be right back.
Thank you.
Charles, how are you?
Great, thanks. What are you doing here? Do you have to be at the studio?
Well, Jeff can't work, so we finished all the scenes he isn't in. We'll finish next week.
Jeff can't work?
His father had a heart attack. Jeff won't be back until next week.
Sorry to hear that. How's his father?
I don't know. When I hear something, I'll let you know.
Will you finish on time?
No, we won't. But there's nothing we can do. You look good.
Thanks. I feel great.
Are you dieting?
Yes, I am. When I'm done, I'll be a new man.
Well, it's good to see you.
Please give Jeff my best. I'll call him later.
Amy.
Oh, Jeff. I'm so sorry. I came as soon as I heard.
Thank you.
I spoke to your mother. She's with your dad.
She is?
Yes, she's waiting for you. You can go in now.
Oh. Well, maybe I should wait.
It'll be okay. Don't worry. When you come out, Jeff, I'll be here.
Today's the day. The newspapers are finally reviewing the show.
I hate critics. I hate reading their reviews.
You seem surprisingly calm.
I'm not. I'm terribly nervous.
You hide it very well.
I just hope the critics like the show.
Don't you think they will? These will be my first reviews as a dramatic director.
Well, I don't care what the reviews say. You directed beautifully.
Do you really think so?
Stephen, you're a good director. You work well with the cast. You're doing a wonderful job. I mean it.
Gee, thanks. I hope the critics think the way you do.
Thanks. Here goes. The Daily News, the Stamford Gazette, the Connecticut Record, and the New York Times.
Well, aren't you going to read them? Let's do this quickly.
You do it.
Okay. Which one first?
The Stamford Gazette.
Let me find it. Okay. Here it is.
Well, come on. Let's hear it.
If you like suspense, don't miss Murder at Midnight. This new mystery show is one of the 10 best of the season.
Wow, these newspaper reviews are wonderful.
I guess so.
Did you know that you act brilliantly?
Does it really say that?
Yes. And here, Jeff Bennett moves smoothly into his first big role. He is perfect as the sensitive but strong reporter.
He is beautifully directed by Stephen Wynn.
And nicely supported by veteran actress Mary Beth Adams.
I'm nicely supported by Mary Beth? No. She's the star of the show. I was supporting her.
You're very modest.
Well, not really. I'm just telling the truth.
Jeff Bennett, you're a very good actor. Would you mind giving me your autograph?
Not at all.
You even write well. So, if there is anything I can do...
Well, just keep reading those reviews.
Of course I will. Seriously, Jeff, how's your dad today?
He's doing very well, thanks. He'll be going home soon.
That's good.
It's my mother I'm worried about.
She isn't doing well?
She's extremely tense. This is very hard on her.
Well, she's lucky she has you here.
I think she really needs me.
Why do you sound so surprised?
I don't know. This may sound strange, but it's the first time I'm the one in charge. Not my father, or mother, or older brother. They're all relying on me.
Complimenting someone's work. Repeat the sentence.
You directed beautifully.
You directed beautifully. Now you say, you directed beautifully.
You directed beautifully.
You directed beautifully.
You directed beautifully.
Do you really think so?
Stephen, you're a good director.
Stephen, you're a good director.
Stephen, you're a good director. You work well with the cast. You're doing a wonderful job.
You're doing a wonderful job.
You're doing a wonderful job. I mean it.
Gee, thanks. I hope the critics think the way you do.
This one's my favorite. Murder at Midnight is photographed beautifully.
Or this. Of the 3 new shows this season, Murder at Midnight is the most skillfully directed.
When Jeff sees these great reviews, he'll cheer up.
Yeah, listen. Jeff Bennett moves smoothly into his first big role.
I think Jeff will like this one. Jeff Bennett plays the young reporter more convincingly than anyone on television.
Mary Beth, you must be thrilled too.
Oh, I am. I'm going to frame this one. Mary Beth Adams plays the female lead as intelligently as anyone since Well, you get the idea.
Why don't they ever mention the makeup person? Don't you think it should say, Rita Haynes applies blush more professionally than any other makeup artist on television?
Well, that's the last interview. Finding a nurse to take care of Dad when he comes home from the hospital isn't easy.
I don't know why we need a nurse. I can help your father get better faster than any of them.
I know, Mom. But it's going to be hard on you. If you have a nurse to help you with Dad, it'll be easier.
No one will treat your father as lovingly as I will.
Absolutely, Mom. But I want someone here to help you. You can't take care of him alone. Let's talk about the nurses we saw. What did you think of Nurse Gordon?
She's a hard worker, but I don't think she's the best choice.
Why not?
She seems cold. She's not a very nice person.
How about Nurse Garcia? She gets along with people more easily. She seemed the friendliest.
She's the friendliest, all right. Too friendly and too loud. She drives me crazy.
And Nurse Fitzgerald? She wasn't loud.
She spoke so quietly I couldn't hear her.
What did you think of Nurse Jackson? He seemed to handle everything more efficiently than the others.
He's too efficient. I didn't like him at all.
Did you like Nurse Rose? She seemed to be the nicest.
Yes, I liked her. She's sweet. She could be okay.
Great. Then Nurse Rose is the one for us. I'll give her a call.
Okay, Jeff. But I'm still the best nurse for your father.
I know, Mom. You're the best. Nurse Rose will just be here to help you with Dad, okay?
Okay.
Come in, Stephen. I have good news. I spoke to Jeff.
How is he?
He's handling things very well.
How's his father?
He's recovering quicker than other men his age. He'll be going home next week.
That's good news.
Yes. And Jeff is coming back to work tomorrow.
Fantastic. Did he see the reviews?
Yes. They made him extremely happy.
Well, I'm glad to hear he's coming back.
We all are. Hey, did you see the review in the Hartford paper?
No.
Oh, you have to hear this one. It's the best of them all. I have it right here.
It was nice of you to meet me here. You're a good friend.
It's a gorgeous day. I like going to the park.
It's nice to talk to you and know that my kids are having a good time.
They're growing so quickly.
I know. If I don't watch carefully, I'll miss their entire childhood. Jonathan, be careful.
He seems to play very nicely with the other children.
He's playing quietly today. But yesterday he acted very badly.
What happened?
He threw sand all over everyone.
What did you do?
I said firmly, "You're a bad boy, Jonathan. You were bad, so you have to go home."
No second chance?
No second chance. He's perfectly able to behave. If he doesn't behave, he goes home.
You're a very good mother, Mary Beth Adams. and you have wonderful children.
Thank you, Rita. That's one of the best compliments anyone could give me.
You don't seem so tired. Is anyone helping you with the children now?
Yes, my new babysitter handles the children more easily. The children seem calmer. They're more rested and better behaved.
What does she do differently? Does she work harder than the other babysitters?
She doesn't seem to work harder, but somehow she gets more done.
I don't understand.
It's her attitude. She's calmer and more self-confident. Maybe that's why the children follow her directions better. She's also more responsible than the other babysitters.
But do you still have to get up at night?
No. The children seem happier now, and they sleep better at night. Give the toy back to the little girl, Jonathan. That's good.
Well, now that everything is going smoothly, are you planning to take more acting jobs?
No, not for a while. I'm perfectly happy with the way things are right now.
That's good to hear.
I'll always want to spend more time with my children. And I'll always want to be a more successful actress, but everything can't be perfect. I finally understand that. Uh-oh. He's throwing sand again. Jonathan, you mustn't throw sand. You're going home right now.
Here's an interesting article. There's a new plan to send a rocket to Mars.
To Mars? I dreamed of going to Mars.
I dreamed of going to the moon.
Remember those great television pictures? What were you doing when men landed on the moon?
I was watching television at college.
I was making a movie.
I was playing at school.
No, you weren't.
I was very young.
Well, it was a long time ago. Boy, I feel old.
I was holding my new baby when they landed. I was crying my eyes out.
George Watts. Or should we call you Uncle Ben? Welcome back. Tell us why you were crying.
I was crying because I was so happy. The nurses in the hospital were watching television. The astronauts were saying those famous words, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." It was a beautiful moment. The baby was crying. I was crying. The nurses were clapping.
That's nice. What brings you to the studio?
Well, I just came back from Paris yesterday, and I decided to come here and say hello.
Good. Sit down. What were you doing in Paris?
I was trying out for a new movie.
You were eating all that good Parisian food.
Well, I ate some very good meals, that's true. But what's new here?
Did you see the papers?
No.
While you were away, we were reviewed by all the papers.
Oh, really?
Murder at Midnight was called the best new show of the year.
Ah.
The critics said Stephen was a brilliant young director.
And Mary Beth was given excellent reviews.
Charles got great reviews, too.
But Jeff had the best reviews of all.
Where is Jeff?
He's rehearsing with Stephen.
While you were away, Jeff's father went to the hospital.
Oh, no.
He was moving furniture when he felt a pain in his chest. A few minutes later, Jeff's mother found him on the floor.
Where was Jeff?
He was here at the studio. He was rehearsing when the call came.
I was talking to Jeff when Rita came with the message.
Where's Jeff now?
Upstairs with Stephen.
Well, I'm going to find him and say hello. I'll see you later.
It was nice seeing you.
Come back again soon.
Saying what you were doing in the past. Fill in the blank.
What were you doing when men landed on the moon?
I was watching television.
I was making a movie.
I was playing at school.
I was holding my new baby when they landed.
What were you doing when men landed on the moon?
Watching television. Now you say, I was watching television.
What were you doing when men landed on the moon?
Watching television.
I was watching television.
Making a movie.
I was making a movie.
Playing at school.
I was playing at school.
Holding my new baby.
I was holding my new baby when they landed.
That smells good.
I hope so. How are you?
I'm fine. I rehearsed today.
How was the rehearsal?
I had to work very hard.
Dinner should be ready in a few minutes. I have to make special dinners for your father now. He's on a diet. Oh, I have to give him his medicine.
You look tired. What did you do today?
I had to do a lot of errands. First, I had to go to the grocery store and buy things for dinner. Then I had to buy some medicine for your father. Then I had to return some books to the library.
What a busy day. Can I go see Dad now?
Sure. He's awake.
Is the nurse with him?
No. I sent her home an hour ago.
Can I come in?
Come in, Jeff.
What's that?
These are old pictures and scrapbooks. I was thinking about the Bennett family.
Ah, the old Bennetts.
They were a tough bunch. Look, here's my great-great-grandfather, Patrick.
Didn't he have to leave Ireland when he was only 16?
Yes, he had to leave the country quickly. I never knew why. He never saw his mother and father again.
You said he had to work very hard.
Right. He built bridges and worked on the old steamships. He was a real character.
Who's that?
That's Sarah Bennett, my great-grandmother.
What did she do?
She came to this country, and she started a laundry business from nothing. She had 5 children.
Didn't her brother move west?
Yes. He owned his own ranch.
Did he have to fight outlaws?
Yes, he did. He had to defend the land.
That's Grandpa Al.
Right. What a man he was.
He had to support you and Grandma through the Depression.
He had to work 2 jobs. He put 3 children through school.
You had to work, too. You had to work during the day and go to school at night. These Bennetts were tougher than I am. I didn't have to leave the country or fight outlaws. I didn't have to start a business. I didn't have to work 2 jobs. I didn't even have to work weekends.
No, you didn't have to do any of those things. But you're doing what you want to do, and you do it well. I think the other Bennetts would admire you.
This doesn't sound like you, Dad.
I have more time to think these days, Jeff. I'm proud of you. What's that?
I brought you something. I hid it here last night.
What is it?
A present.
You didn't have to get me a present.
I didn't have to, but I wanted to. But you have to promise me something before you open it.
What?
You have to wait until I talk to the doctor before you use this.
Okay.
And you have to promise me something else.
What?
You have to promise me that we can go out to the golf course together.
It's a deal. Now can I open my present? What is it, a baseball bat?
Saying what you had to do. Fill in the blank.
What did you do today?
I had to do a lot of errands. First, I had to go to the grocery store and buy things for dinner. Then I had to buy some medicine for your father. Then I had to return some books to the library.
What a busy day.
I had to do a lot of errands.
Had to.
What did you do today?
Go to the grocery store. You say, I had to go to the grocery store. Go to the grocery store. I had to go to the grocery store.
What did you do today?
Do a lot of errands. I had to do a lot of errands.
I had to do a lot of errands.
What did you do today?
Buy some medicine.
Then I had to buy some medicine for your father.
What did you do today?
Return some books to the library.
Then I had to return some books to the library.
What a busy day.
Detective Stone, we solved the murder.
You what?
We solved my uncle's murder.
That's police work. Why did you do that?
We were trying to help.
You didn't have to stick your nose into police business.
Somebody had to work on it. You weren't doing it.
I was working on other cases. I had to finish those first.
Detective Stone, we found a new clue. We think it's important.
What is it?
We can show it to you at the museum. Can you meet us there?
Now? I have to go to court. I'll meet you at the museum in an hour.
All right. I'll see you then.
Will he meet us?
Uh-huh. At the museum. He had to go to court first. He makes me mad.
Look, Diana, he didn't have to talk to us tonight. He didn't have to agree to meet us. I think he's doing all he can.
Maybe. Let's go.
This is a photo of the real treaty. Look at this mark. Now look at the mark on this.
They're different.
Exactly. This is a fake. Someone stole the real treaty.
The man who stole the treaty is the same man who killed my uncle. And I know who it is.
You mean you think you know who it is?
Detective Stone, I know who the killer is. It's Victor Chapman.
Victor Chapman? The famous art dealer? I can't arrest him.
Why not?
I don't have any evidence. Was Victor ever seen with the treaty?
No, he wasn't.
Then you don't know that he stole it. And you shouldn't interfere with police work.
We were just looking for clues.
We were hoping to help. I guess we were wrong.
We know you weren't working on the murder last week.
I wasn't sleeping on the job. I had to work on a robbery case. I had to go to court. And right now, I have to get some sleep. Look, I'll start to work on your uncle's murder in the morning. All right? Good night.
Good night, Detective.
It's up to us.
We'll find the killer. And I know where to look.